David, your reflections on the evening?
Players played very well tonight. Done very well up to maybe 25 yards for their goal. We found it very difficult to get through, and that would be the only bit I think I could fault them for.
A couple of controversial moments in the game. I think you were particularly annoyed in the first half that Stephen Defour was still on the pitch and he had the shot which led to their first goal.
No, I don't think it was just me. I think you and your viewers should have been as well. If nobody thought, I mean, you just can't run up to a referee and do that in his face nowadays. We all know that. We tell our players. I don't know if it's different rules in Europe. I actually thought they were stricter in Europe. But I thought he should have been sent off for his reaction, and then not to be sent off for the professional foul on Yakubu was unbelievable.
And what about the penalty? You didn't seem as animated about that, and there's a big debate in the studio back home about whether or not it was one.
Well, I've had a look and I think it probably looks a penalty kick. I think in today's climate it's a penalty kick. But the penalty kick didn't make much difference. We still needed one goal. So, you know, it wasn't the end of the earth, the penalty kick. We somehow had to score a goal. But I think I'm more disappointed with the decisions that happened earlier in the game, because that would have been a big factor. We passed the ball really well, tried to keep playing and creating chances. We found it hard. But, you know, we got it in the end and we thought we would have done. But, you know, I just felt that a bit let down there.
Is this the worst blow of an already disappointing week?
Yes, it is, yeah.
And how difficult has this start to the season been compared to all the starts you've had since you've been at Everton?
I've had some bad ones and it's not been great, but it's that football, you know, it's your job. Who says when you come into football managing every year you're going to have a good year? You don't, you have to earn your right, you have to play well. Other people are trying to do well as well, so that's the way it goes.
How important does the match against Newcastle become at the weekend now, particularly with Arsenal and Manchester United to come after that?
I don't know if I'm even thinking about Newcastle just now. You're asking me a question about something which my disappointment's all about tonight. You know, I'm out the UEFA Cup, more disappointed about that. I'm not thinking about Newcastle at this present time.
Can you just clarify something for us as well? You mentioned your contracts at the weekend. Is there a time scale on that for you in terms of maybe getting that sorted out during the international break? Or?
Yeah, there might be a time scale. Something might happen. Yeah.
Do you see yourself, can you reassure the supporters that there's no doubt in your mind about staying at Everton? It purely is a case now of the club coming back to you?
Yeah, the supporters have known that for a long time.
So for the rest of the season, what are the new targets?
To try and kick on and do as well as we've done in the previous seasons. I think we've done quite well in the last few seasons. We want to try and do it again.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
A really interesting interview. If body language could tell his story and if attitude could. Eddie, what do you make of what he said about contract talks? You've been there.
Well, he's gutted. Obviously, he's a winner and he wants to do well in the competition. And you know, he'll be very disappointed tonight because, like he said, his team got themselves back in the game. He's deeply disappointed with the referee's decisions, which I can totally understand. And you know, as far as that was concerned, I mean, the abuse that the referee got is unacceptable, really, and the player should have been off.